Well, it was definitely a lot of cloud cover today, pretty much the entire day if you were heading outside. A little bit dreary out there, but it was definitely warm and humid. We had that southerly wind blowing in about 10 to 20 miles an hour all day, bringing in more moisture that's supporting this cloud cover, as well as the rain that's I'm expecting to come in a little bit later tonight as we see the Pacific mist system start to move through. Those current temperatures at this 5 p.m. hour, we're at 80 degrees here in town, San Angelo, 81 for both Junction and Sonora, 76 there in Brady, and then 79 in Ozona. And as we get a good look at the entire region, we're seeing a blanket of those 70s and 80s across the entire Concho Valley. 76 there in Melvin, 78 over in Barnhart, and then 81 down there in Sonora, like I said. So we're seeing a good spread of those temperatures, but not too much as far as the dew points are concerned. We're almost uniform, seeing that 66-degree dew point in Junction, and only a 5-degree spread, 61-degree dew point there in Sterling City. We're here in town, we're at 65 degrees, and we're all in those relative humidity indices from the 50s up to the 70s, and that's also going to be helping support that rain that comes in later tonight, and maybe a little bit of a severe storm that comes off to the west of the Concho Valley and here in a couple of hours. That's something that the models are still looking out for, though, so we're going to see if that really does start to pop off. Over the next couple of days, you can see that system move through, then a resurgence of that moisture going into this weekend from the Gulf, and that's going to support more rain, another round of this rain and showers activity going into the weekend before that system moves through. And then you see by Sunday, I'm expecting that to move out of the area and then see the more sunshine in the Concho Valley again. For right now, though, we're looking at that current satellite and radar, and you can see that system, really that center of that swirl is here over that Colorado area. We see a lot of cloud cover here in Texas from that subtropical jet feeding some moisture from the Pacific, but you can see these red boxes here across Kansas. Those are tornado watch boxes where they do have some tornado warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings going off. But here around the Concho Valley, definitely just talking about that cloud cover. Unfortunately, I'm not looking at much precipitation around our region right now, just this cloud cover, but that could change going into the next couple of hours. Looking at the current radar, we're still waiting on that storm to start firing off. Looking off to the west, you see just a little bit of that light green activity, probably just some Virgo that's not making it to the ground, but like I said, I'm on the watch for that storm that could be firing off. You can see it here on our futurecast. It's wanting to pick up a pretty hefty storm off to the west that starts to die out here in the next couple of hours, but then the main story is going to be as we go into the overnight. You can see that system really starts to push through. It wants to pick up on a line of showers and storms, and it wants to pick up one of them being pretty hefty with some hail in it, with those shades of purple you can see there, with some heavy downpours as well. Before that pushes out of our area tomorrow, I'm expecting a pretty sunny day for our Friday, where we get up to that 90-degree mark, where that's going to clear out for our day. But tonight, like I said, we have those storms that are going to push through as we see this Pacific system push through. Those storms are going to be hit or miss as they push their way through the Concho Valley about 4 to 5 a.m. And as those move their way out tomorrow, it's going to be warming up nicely as we have those mostly sunny skies. West-southwesterly wind about 10 to 15 miles an hour is going to help us warm up to that 90-degree point, and we're locked in those 80s and 90s for the foreseeable future, at least the next 7 days. You can see we also have a few rounds of rain, though. I'm calling 88 by Saturday, with that next round of rain going Saturday night into Sunday before it clears out. And then on the watch into next week, you'd see Wednesday into Thursday, we see another good rain chance, but still plenty of those 90s and 80s around the entire Concho Valley. That's all for your 7-day forecast, but stick around for more KSAN news after the break.